Hey guys, it's Bass Every Day. I'm getting a rod segment out for my freshwater rods. Well, my bass fishing gear anyway. And I'm going to start out with my first 4 rods that I don't use all that often, and then I have 4 others that I usually always take with me. So, starting out, this is the Daiwa Graphite Apollo Cold 1963. It's a 7-foot medium for saltwater, so it's pretty much like a heavy action rod for freshwater. It can hold up to 3 ounces. Paired on this, I have the Daiwa Procast in 5:2:1 gear ratio, and this is my dad's favorite setup. He'll throw big hammer swim baits on this. This is just like a 1 ounce jig head. He'll use that for saltwater. But for freshwater, he'll throw big crankbaits on this. It has 30-pound Power Pro braid on it, and he'll throw those huge, big diving crankbaits. They'll dive like 15 feet plus. He'll throw those on it, and he'll just throw big jigs. If we're throwing an Alabama rig or something, he'll throw that on this. And other big baits. He's caught everything on this, from bass to like big old perch. He's probably caught a salmon on this, I'm pretty sure. Definitely a lot of rockfish. And when I use this rod, I'm using it for heavy flipping, like flipping big beavers sometimes, or anything like that. The next rod I got is one of my dad's old Shimano's, a Shimano karate stick. It has a lot of bend. It's really short. It's 5'2". I just cast lighter baits on this. Just whenever I'm messing around, I'll use this. It has a Bantam Speedmaster. I don't know what the gear ratio is. It just says high speed. I'll just throw small crankbaits on this, square bills, if ever I just want to have a good time throwing it in ponds or whatever. I have caught a lot of bass on this. I've got some good 2-pounders, and it's a lot of fun. I just have 14-pound fluorocarbon Berkeley Vanish Transition. Good line. Next, I have this Shimano Ultralight. It's a Sedona 750 FB Reel by Shimano, and then a Shimano Scimitar. I don't know quite how to say that, but it's a 5'6". I have 6-pound fluorocarbon Bass Pro Shops XPS on here. I use this for light drop shot, crappie crankbaits. I catch a lot of bass on crappie crankbaits. I really love those things. The Strike King ones and the Bass Pro Shop ones. And I also have 2 others, the same setup, except I have 4-pound monofilament on that for just crappie fishing, but I don't need to show you guys those. Right here is our trolling rod. This is what we troll crankbaits on. Sorry about that. But we troll crankbaits on this. Crappie crankbaits, regular crankbaits, anything just trying to get a bite in cold water if we just want to catch something. I have a Abu Garcia Ambassador on this, one of the smaller ones. It's called the 5600 AB. I have 12-pound monofilament on here, maximum monofilament, and this is the Bass Pro Shops Extreme rod with the power hump grip. I really love this rod. It's a 7-foot medium action, and it's great. You can just see if a bass is, or a bluegill or a crappie is just bending it off the side of the boat. You can really see when it's going and set the hook. This is just a really comfortable setup for trolling. And I got the float on there just in case it gets pulled out of the rod holder. Now onto the rods that I use often. Right here is my newest rod. It's a Fenwick Silver Hawk. I have a Cabela's Salt Striker paired on there, 6:3:1 gear ratio with red Power Pro braid. Throwing crankbaits on this only, pretty much. Any kind of crankbaits, square bills, deep divers. I just love this rod. It has a good backbone, but a soft tip for really loading up on crankbaits. Here I have the Salt Striker rod. It's a great rod. It's one of my favorites. It's a heavy action. I throw frogs on it only, pretty much. I have thrown crankbaits before, but that's before I had my Fenwick. And this is just a sick rod. It's the Cabela Salt Striker 7-foot heavy action. It has these stainless steel guides, so nothing's going to be popping out. Pretty much has no bend, so it's good for frog fishing. You could throw swim baits on it if you wanted to, but I pretty much only use this for freshwater. And I have the Abu Garcia Black Max on here. Picked this up for 30 bucks, brand new on eBay. I thought I'd try it out. It seems to be pretty good. I just got 50-pound Power Pro on there. It's a good line. Next, I have my drop shot rod. It is a 6-foot medium action. I just have 10-pound Berkley Vanish Transition on there. And I throw small poppers on here like the ultralight ones. And I throw Storm Wild Ass Swim Shad, like the little shad pattern ones, and pretty much drop shot only. Now I got my all-around rod that you see me using a lot. It's a 7'3" medium action with this reel is a 8 bearing reel. It's a Cabela's Tournament ZX. I'm not crazy about the reel, but it gets the job done. 15-pound spider wire. And I'm throwing heavy Carolina rigs on this. I don't know, I just like Carolina rigging for spinning rods. So I'll throw a Carolina rig on that, and I'll throw beavers. Definitely I throw a lot of beavers on this. And brush hogs. That's pretty much what I throw on this only. And it has a lot of backbone. It's an overall great rod. This is the Daiwa Ballistic. It's a sick rod. I have some clips of me poke pulling, me and my friends poke pulling, that I'll get up after this video. And I caught a big rockfish on it, but somehow the camera malfunctioned and I didn't get it on video. But it was about a 1-pound rockfish, and we'll get back to you with some videos hopefully soon. See you guys. Alright, I just collected some bait for poke pulling today. I got a bloodworm right here. We dug them all out of the sand. And then I have a couple sandworms, which are pretty much a bloodworm, except they're green. We dug these out of the sand. Ghost shrimp. This one's still alive. Hopefully we catch some big eels or rockfish on those, and then always got our mussels and more ghost shrimp and worms. Hopefully we catch a lot of fish today. See you guys later. Alright, I just hooked up this sculpin on a crappie tube with some shrimp, some live ghost shrimp. Hooked that up on there. This is my biggest sculpin to date. The biggest sculpin I've ever caught. They're pretty small. So we'll get back to you guys if we get any other fish. See ya. Alright, Andrew just caught a monkey face eel. It's a small one. I think he was using worm, right? Yeah. And we're gonna let him go. It's not very big. Alright, we'll see you guys later. Alright, we ain't using capture, we're using... You're on. Alright, Andrew just caught a tiny little rockfish here. This is about as big as my hand. It's a kelp rockfish, I think. Most likely. We'll get back to you guys.